Okay, so Euro has just came into our 4 hour point of interest. Yesterday, we failed to make a new high above this level. So I do believe we have a lot of clear lows down here that do need to be sorted out. So as you can see here, we have this 4 hour FEG printed in yesterday. What does Tuesday usually do? Tuesday usually continues Monday's price action. So this pin bar 4 hour candle is likely an inducement for longs to continue higher. So what I'm looking for now, if I drop down to the 30-minute, we are above Asian high and above central bank dealing range, and we are also above midnight open. So on New York open, which is in 2 minutes time, I'm going to be trying to get an entry within here. And as you can see, we actually have an FU candle at the top of here, which has closed, gone through this previous 15-minute wick, and then closed back into this range. And then we've printed a fair value gap to the downside. So right now, I am just going to take a short position within here. Stops can go 6 pips. And then our first targets can be this low within here for 35 pips, which is a 5R. But overall, I want to be taking out last week's lows across here, and then for the rest of the week begin to come down back into these lows down here. So I've just taken a trade on my MetaTrader. So we're going to wait for New York open, and then we're going to see what this 8:30 UTC -4 news does for us. I do believe after this, we may come and revisit this section here. So I am actually going to raise my stops slightly just to be cautious, but I will be taking an entry within this candle here now. So I'll get back to you when we have the news release. Okay, so as you can see, news did in fact come out. So now we're just waiting on Euro to deliver. So at this point, I'm going to be probably moving my stops to this recent high. So around 0.5% risk. And I will be holding this position till the end of New York session, potentially into tomorrow. So other than that, it's been a nice live trade. I currently have a 35 lot running with the 6 pip stop loss from our point of interest. So today should be a good day. I will just leave this how it was so we can see what percent. But I have now lowered my risk on this to 0.5% and moved it halfway of my original stop loss. So now I'm just waiting to see what Euro USD does here. Other than that, I'll catch you in the next catch up. Okay, so checking back in, it's now 11 a.m. basically in the New York session. So news did in fact go our way, and obviously all our confluences were perfectly correct. So I'm going to put a screenshot of the trade currently. Right now, it's currently running in one moment, around $3,200 profit. So I'm going to be holding this all the way through London close, just as I do believe we are going to push into these lows down here. I do think we might actually distribute this week to the downside, because on the monthly time frame, if we scroll out, we can see how last month has closed so bearishly. Basically, little to no wick bearishly. And then if we put on our Fibonacci retracement tool from high to the low of the month, as you can see, it has perfectly started to rebound off the 78.6 and the 61.8. And I do believe we will close a lot lower than this and perhaps head down into this weekly inefficiency FVG across here before continuing higher over the next few weeks. So that is what I'm looking for this week. The rest of the week, I am currently holding the trade still. On the hourly, it's looking very nice. On the 4 hourly, it's still looking very nice. We had a nice 4 hour tap into the FVG and close back into the range. So I do expect this 4 hour for the rest of New York to continue on selling. Other than that, I'll give another update in a few hours. If you are interested in joining the premium groups, all links are in the description. Signals chat got this exact trade when I took the entry, and also got all the markups for the trades. So GU, EU, and UJ all got sent to them also. So other than that, I'll catch you in the next clip and hopefully we are in a few thousand more dollars profit for the week. Okay, so as you can see, Euro USD did in fact come and take out last week's Thursday low, which was our overall target. So we held this very nice all the way through New York. Entry was in my specific time-based entry model, meaning that we was able to catch the very top, leading to an over 7% trade. I currently still have half running as I do see these Tuesday and Monday lows getting wiped out this week. To be honest, I do think we're due a slight pullback today on Wednesday, and then in New York session, we're going to use the time-based model again and try and look to see if we can get a continuation trade on this. But as you can see, a nice 7% trade. I'll put the trade on the screen now. If you do want to have access to my time-based trading model that allows a high win rate day in and day out the markets, all links are in the description. You can start a free trial inside the group and get access to that straight away. Other than that, it's been a good video. As you can see, we called this live and we have held this for over a day now. I'll see you all in the next video.